And welcome back to the channel. This is Trader DLT on the DLT Capital Markets Forex Trading channel here on YouTube. So today I want to do a little reaction video to a video I found online by a super successful YouTuber by Hiza. He's got 926,000 subscribers. He's getting very, very close to getting 1 million subscribers. So obviously, hats off to this young man by Hiza for his incredible success on YouTube. Now, Bahiza wanted to do a video on Forex trading, and he wants to investigate whether Forex is a scam. How do you get into it? What do you do? And everything. So let's see a little bit of what he's got to say.
The only thing I know about Forex day trading is that there's a lot of scammers on Instagram who throw around this term while flexing Lambos and then say that you can get a Lambo lifestyle just like them. All you gotta do is join their live webinar and buy their Forex day trading mentorship. So in this video, I want to set out to find out, first of all, what Forex day trading.
Okay, so first of all, my opinion after being a Forex trader for the better part of between 6 and 7 years now is that Forex trading itself is certainly not a scam. All the major banks in the world, that's their business. It's a legitimate form of business. It's conducted by major banks and countries all over the world. So it's definitely not a scam. But are there people online who wish to scam you, a potential new trader? Yeah, there are people online who want to scam you. But it doesn't mean that Forex is a scam, but it does mean that there are people out there waiting for you and wanting to scam you, the newest person who is now interested in trading Forex, because you don't know anything and they're ready to come after you. Yes, there are scammers online that talk about Forex trading, but Forex trading itself is not a scam.
Even means. Is it a real thing? Is it just a topic that people sell fake courses on? And I'm even gonna dive headfirst, open a trading account, and try this whole concept out for myself. It was a guy talking while sitting in a Rolls Royce. So I said, okay, I clicked on another one. It was a guy with a very smooth voice.
As you can see, the shark is out of the water.
Wearing a bathrobe the whole entire video. Then I clicked on another video. This one was a guy walking through his mansion the entire video. So right off the bat, I was really starting to question the legitimacy of this business. But then finally, I found a guy with a British accent.
Of the foreign exchange market.
From the 10 minutes of extensive research I've done so far, I can tell you that Forex is a global decentralized market on which you can trade currencies like the US dollar, the euro, Japanese yen, pretty much any currency out there. And it's kind of tricky since the way it works is in pairs, so you're not just investing into Indian rupees, for example. The man with the British accent gave out a good general rule of thumb where he said when you look at a Forex graph, let's say we use the dollar versus Indian rupees pair as an example, the currency that comes first up on the top here is the one you believe is going to go up, and correspondingly the other one you believe will lose value. So if I were to buy into this pair, I would be saying that I believe the US dollar will increase in value against the Indian rupee. And if I did that at this point right here, bought in, some time passed, and then I didn't feel like this is the case anymore, I'm selling it here, I would then be making a profit. Now this market is open 24-hour days, I believe from Sunday to Friday, and just about anything can cause the value of a currency to move. We're talking interest rates, unemployment rates, political events, inflation, public debt, all kinds of fun stuff. But there's people out there who say there are patterns and indicators in the actual graphs themselves that they can use to predict where the price of certain currencies can go, and supposedly these strategies are making these people a whole lot of money. So that kind of makes sense for me. I still haven't fully grasped my head around it, but I can't really give you guys a better explanation just yet because
All right, so yes, strategy has a lot to do with it, but one thing Bahiza hasn't talked about, and I watched his entire video, and one thing he doesn't talk about at all is the concept of managing your risk. He does kind of go into it a little bit at first because he knows he needs to take a little tiny little trades to start. but he just does that to start because, of course, everyone knows that that it's best to start off slow, right? Instead of jumping in the deep end. So yeah, strategy has a lot to do with it, but there is so much more.
Again, I've only watched a 10-minute video on this topic. That is the whole premise of this video. I'm trying to get into this as a complete beginner from complete scratch, no prior experience. So my plan here is going to be to do a ton of research at the beginning of the week. I'm going to look into, first of all, how can I make money with this? Is it even possible? Is it a real thing? But I'm also interested in different known Instagram Forex scams out there. I'm going to reach out to people, just consume as much knowledge as possible about this whole mysterious world of Forex day trading. And once I get a little research under my belt, up in a Rolls-Royce Phantom at the end of this YouTube content during my free time, one of the individuals whose video is describing strategy Forex market.
You're looking at my trading account right now. You can see I'm up $84,500 on the year, and the current account value.
Hey, what's up? So after we got all of the formalities out of the way, I began by asking him what his best advice was for a beginner such as myself.
Well, man, that's a loaded.
Okay, so Justin here is going to talk about a few things that are definitely worth looking into. So I definitely recommend that you listen to this part of Bahiza's video where he's interviewing another YouTuber and Instagrammer just in time.
Question, because there are so many things that beginners need to understand when they're trading. It's like any industry you want to hop into.
Right.
There isn't just one answer. There's like a million things you need to understand. But if I were to keep it short and simple to the point for beginners, it would be do not complicate it. Find a strategy that's already consistently profitable and stick with it.
I then asked how he knew where these currency prices are about to go and what he kind of looks out for.
Divergence is a specific type of method where you look at price action and you look to see if there's a difference between price action and whatever indicator you're using.
Okay, so you don't use like fundamentals or anything like that? You don't look at politics, global events, none of that?
I personally don't, even though I do check ahead of time. So you also want to write this down, forexfactory.com.
What'd you say? He also told me about the main platform Forex traders normally use.
Something called MetaTrader 4. So MetaTrader 4 is the platform that we use that brokers connect to.
As well as some other resources I could look into.
So, I always tell people.
Okay, so find a simple proven strategy. Yeah. However, there are so many simple and supposedly proven strategies out there on the internet that you can discover and try. You could literally waste months, if not years, trying one or another. So then he talks about the divergence strategy. Well, that is certainly one thing you can try. I hope no one here listening to my video will think that this isn't any kind of magical, super successful strategy. Okay, it can work, and then it doesn't work. So yeah, there's more to it than that. Forex Factory is a great online resource for all traders. I definitely recommend you go to Forex Factory and check it out. There's the trading, there's the Forex calendar, so you can figure out what's going on in Forex during the week. There are some events there that go on regularly. Announcements, interest rates announcements, speeches by central bank presidents from around the world, all manner of reports that come out, jobs, and all kinds of other things that you can spend several days exploring Forex Factory to understand it properly. MetaTrader 4 is a good charting software to use. Some people trade on it as well. A lot of people trade on it as well. You can link it to your brokerage account and trade your account from MetaTrader 4 instead of using your broker's account. That's possible. But MetaTrader 4 is another learning curve that you have to get through. You could spend days, if not weeks, figuring out what's going on in MetaTrader 4 and how to make it work for you. All right, let's see what else is going on with Baihiza.
Don't buy a course, just go, for example, one of the most popular websites, go to the link for free, is babypips.com.
This conversation was definitely helpful. Justin also followed up with some tips after the call and explained how the leverage works with Forex.
Baby Pips is another good resource. They have a class or course, I guess. They have a free course that you can go through. It's useful to understand it. It will definitely help you, though it's time consuming. Any successful person, no matter in whatever field they join, they know it takes time to become an expert at what they do. And I certainly recommend that everyone take their time and learn everything they can about trading before they even take the first practice trade. Leverage, yeah, there's something called leverage involved in Forex trading. So your broker will allow you to trade a very large amount with only a small deposit in your account. You can make a $100,000 trade if you have only a few $1,000s in your account. At least $2,000 here in the U.S. But it would be unwise to take a $100,000 trade if you only have about $2,000 in your account. And a lot of beginning Forex traders, a lot of people looking into Forex trading, I don't think they even want to start even with $2,000. A lot of people think that perhaps they can start with $100 or $500. $500 is what might seem like a large amount to start off in Forex trading. But even $5,000, $10,000 is still a very small account as far as a Forex trader is concerned. All right, let's go on and see what else Baihiza has to say.
Which I definitely was not aware of. So big shout out to him for all of that. But the biggest piece of advice he gave me and the thing that he emphasized the most was to look into a strategy called divergence day trading. That's the type of trading he said changed his life. And what you have to say about Forex, the result of that poll comes out. So I'll be back in probably 24 hours with the money bags, baby.
He's exaggerating about this, that divergence changed his life. No one strategy works in such a way that it will, quote unquote, change your life. Please don't be misled.
Buy my Forex Signals Mentorship Indicators program because I did some research on divergence day trading and I kind of understand it now. I think I can probably explain it in like 20. I'm just going to call them little graphs, not divergence, and depending on what I want to talk about the Instagram poll I put up yesterday and what you guys had to say. So the simple yes or no is Forex day trading a scam poll went up 22 hours ago.
Look, some kind of poll on your Instagram is not going to tell you anything, okay? Because people will just vote any old kind of way without doing any research whatsoever. Do not think that any of these things are significant in any way. This concept of social this concept that you can get a group of people to give you an answer, and that the majority, however the majority answers is probably the right answer. It may or may not be true, okay? Especially on social media. All right, so don't look for social proofs as the defining characteristic of any question.
Out of the almost 10,000 people who viewed it, about 4,000 actually voted, and the result came out to a 43 to 57% split in favor of no. But the fact that this vote was so close is kind of interesting. It basically means that half of the people, at least the people who viewed my story, believe that it is a scam. So that
Forex is not a scam, but there are scammers wanting to get you personally, okay? Forex is not a scam.
General perception, people who actually take it on a bag in front of anyone and get behind. That's at least the kind of as well as download. I just hope to add to. I download the app on my phone, but I think the website doesn't actually have all of the indicators. New plan and just pattern. I'll put up what that looks like on the screen as well as what I'm looking at.
Okay, so Bahiza now is going to start to take some trades. Let's see how he
Screen
does.
on the computer right here and under my account level where it is where we bought it at. But I'm gonna be patient. I'm not gonna be emotional. I'm gonna stick to the strategy, and hopefully we get past this point right here so I can sell it and secure a profit. So after the first, this one indicated that the market was about to fall, so I went in with a short position and did eventually, and it worked. Whether Forex is a scam or not, I really wouldn't say so. I think it gets a bad rep for the wrong reasons. And I understand why. From researching this topic, I mean, so many just completely obviously scamming individuals and videos would pop.
He says Forex gets a bad rep. Among who? Among Instagrammers? Amongst YouTubers? Or amongst YouTube watchers? Subscribers? Whatever. Okay, that's like asking a bunch of baseball fans what they think about is physics a scam? Well, what the hell do they know? All right. If you want to know, if you want an answer, get an answer from a reputable source or a knowledgeable source. Okay, don't be asking social media subscribers about something they have no clue about, and certainly don't take that seriously. Good grief.
That it was just ridiculous. Some of this stuff was so bad, it just felt like satire. It was something I would say in a video as a joke, but these people were obviously not joking based on all the affiliate links they put in their descriptions. All that aside though, after looking into Forex and actually trying it out for myself, I would definitely say that I now have a more positive outlook on it than I had before I tried it out. Although I really don't know how sustainable it is. I wouldn't go as far as saying that it's a sustainable form of income. Trading online is very different from starting an online business. Forex trading is
okay. In any endeavor you take upon yourself, there's always going to be winners and losers. And in Forex trading, the vast majority of all traders lose money. I'd say I've heard that statistics bear out that about 95% of all traders lose money, and only about 5% of traders in the whole world are consistently profitable. So yes, the odds are against you. The odds are against you in any business. I'd like to know if there is any business in this world where anybody who starts up any whatever the business is, and that the majority of the people who start that business are successful. Please, if you know any business where the majority who start are successful, please let me know. I would definitely want to get started in a business where the majority are successful. Yeah.
more like learning a skill and then using that skill to compete in a risky sport. It's nothing about it is very passive. It's not like a business that you can start and then eventually step back from it and have it all automated. So the conclusion I kind of came to here is that there definitely has to be people out there making consistent money with Forex, but if you want to try it out, I definitely recommend you do a ton of your own research. I think the people out there who are actually consistently making money with this have been learning and practicing this skill for years, so you definitely have to be very patient with it. But all that.
All right. Well, he finally said the only smart thing that I agree with him that he has said. The successful traders out there have been doing this for what? For years. Yeah. You don't go to college for 2 months, drop out, and then expect to be successful in that area that you started studying for 2 months and then dropped out. Forex trading is just like that. You don't learn how to do surgery by watching a video and then go attempt to go do surgery. Okay, it's not going to work. Or any other profession or business. You don't expect an engineer to have learned their engineering from watching YouTube videos. Okay, you expect them that they've gone to the university, got their degree, and worked in the field and moved up within the field and experience and have licenses and certificates and a lot of experience before you hire them to do a job, right? That's how Forex trading is. It's a profession just like any other profession. You want to take it seriously if you want to be a winner. If you want to be part of that 5%, it takes a lot of study, experience, and screen time. Well, thanks a lot for watching. This has been your host, Trader DLT, on the DLT Capital Markets Forex Trading channel here on YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.